on, guys. Oh, this is a little, oh my goodness. I'm going to turn my camera up just a little bit so I don't chop my head off. Although, I think I got the wrong tripod here. It wouldn't be a show if I didn't have to fix something or that or this or whatever on the way in, would it? That's going to be better. That's going to be better. What's going on? Welcome to Tuesday night. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are drinking your electrolytes because it is hot. It was 100 heat index, 113 yesterday. I didn't even have time to look today. It was hot. Hot, hot, hot. Where's Johnny? Oh my gosh. Somebody give me the thumbs up that you can see me. Oh no, not again. Somebody give me the thumbs up. See me, hear me? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my goodness, not again. Not again. Hang on, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Is it echoing still? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? I'll tell you what, something's going. Hopefully it's better. Okay. I hear you, black screen. Somebody now. Johnny seems your secret agent. I am a secret agent. Yes, they can see me. All right. So now I'm on my computer. So hopefully we won't have Wi-Fi issues. And you're gone. No. Yeah, see you for a second, then gone. Oh my gosh. I can't make this up. Can I, guys? I mean, seriously, can I? Let me try and go back on my screen. Somebody, I don't know what's wrong with my phone and StreamYard these days. Hang tight. Nope. Saw you briefly, then frozen again. Oh my gosh. Hang on. There we go. Enter studio. I'll tell you what, this is becoming a weekly thing. No. Add to screen, remove. And gone. Forget about it. See which one's going to work. Difficult time these days. All gone. I can see it now. Double screen. All right, hang on. I'm having Wi-Fi issues, obviously, and I see on my screen. Let me turn my YouTube on. On my YouTube, it shows me. Okay, let me move this. Hang on. Let me move that over here, and that's what you guys are seeing. Blank on mine. All right. Oh, I can't make this up, can I? I've got a hotspot that I use now, and I'm going to try to end that one. It's on delay on YouTube, so I'm going to see for me to test this ahead of time. And on my screen, it's still black. I'm going to say, this is how my day has really gone, guys. Like, it's probably better I'm not on screen. I have had such a crappy day. Oh my gosh. All right, hang tight. Okay, I think I'm pixelated. There you are. Ha ha ha. I'm going to close that. I'd like to get off of my computer at completely. That maybe that would help if I was only using one thing for my Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi out here just stinks. I'm in a steel building. I can't go outside. So hope it gets better now. We all love you. Thank you so much. Sorry to hear that you've had a crappy day. Was that on record? I thought I wasn't in the studio yet. Welcome to your live. And how many minutes are we in? 7. I feel like that's better than last week. It's gotta be better than last week. Oh, oh man. My goodness. I'm not sure on you guys, but on mine, is it still pixelated on the screen, or is it okay? The audio okay? Somebody said Starlink, it's only $150 a month, only $150 a month. I'm gonna do this. That fly is out to get me. Better than last week. Oh my gosh. Can you stick an antenna out the window? The problem is, outside my window, there's a metal roof. There's an awning right here, so it's another metal roof. So I don't think an antenna is going to help. It's all good. I have a weekly alarm set for your live. Set it for 8:07, because it's about 7 minutes in where I really get going here. Anyway, we're live. We're going to say hi to some people, and we're going to move past it, and it is what it is. I'm out in the country with no internet and big bugs. That's going to sum it up right there. So hello to the normal Tuesday crew. I believe it's getting up there in the 30s and 40s now for the normal people. Jane Riley, good to see you in. Thank you for your support to the channel. Celeste, good to see you. Kathy Newport, we can see you. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to swing through here. I said hi to a lot of people in the chat before the live started. Everybody that I haven't said hi to, hello. We're just going to move past all that. Kelly is at home. She is off tonight. She just got done doing 4 in a row. And tomorrow night, I'm going home. And it's going to be 104 degrees here on Thursday. So I am taking the day off. I'm taking a day off. I'm not going to do any van building. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not even going to work at home, I don't think. Bev is in the house. Good to see you, Bev. Thank you for coming in. If you guys know the video went up. We're at 19,000 views right now. If you guys haven't seen it, which I know a lot of you guys here have, if you haven't seen it, you got to go check that out. But if you have any questions, Bev's in the house. Go ahead and ask away. I will tell you, Bev and I talked today. I was over there looking at that air conditioning unit. There is going to be an updated video. Bev and I talked. She's been in the van for a couple of days now, and there's going to be some things that we fix. And Annette's in the house, Patty Credit's in the house, Patty A's in the house. There is never a build that gets completed that never sees the builder again. Whether you're building it on your own, whether you have a builder build it, you're going to have it back at your builders at some point, and we're going to do that. And with you guys, I'm going to share some of the issues that we have talked about, but I am definitely going to do a video on it because we're going to have to change the 12-volt air conditioning unit. I'm telling you, the 12-volt units in these vans is just, I mean, the battery system has got to be massive. If you're thinking about doing it, just put in a AC unit. Your AC, make sure it's got an AC circuit, and run it off of shore power or for an hour or so off your inverter and battery bank, and be happy with it, because this hopefully is not going to turn into a big headache. But Bev, you know, obviously is not happy in 105-degree temperature with no AC. Charlie Grace is in the house. She was actually here visiting Harvest Host. I got her table done for her this past weekend. If you guys are in the house, there's 54 people here. If you're not subscribed to Becoming Bev, please go subscribe to her. Watch this video that we put up today. The link to her channel is in there. After the stream, I'll put it in this video, or one of my mods drop her link. Do yourself a favor. She's got a lot of videos. She's been on YouTube a couple of years. Go back to the beginning of her channel and start watching those videos. A community like this grows from interacting with your community. And Bev interacts, she answers questions all the times on her video. She interacts with her community, and her community really is committed and watches. I mean, all of her videos has tons of views. So start at the beginning, watch the videos, tell them that Johnny sent you. I'm subscribed, have been for a while. Thank you. Stephanie Jones is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Hit that thumbs up, please. 18. I'm showing 19 thumbs up. Let's get, you know, YouTube likes those thumbs up. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people in the chat. You guys know that YouTube loves interaction. If you put up a video and people interact in that video, they make comments, you respond to their comments, they give you a thumbs up, other people give their comments a thumbs up. YouTube loves engagement. So a group of people in here I know have been hitting the thumbs up on all the comments. There's over 400 of them. I just want to say thank you, because YouTube is kind of pushing this video out. It doesn't happen to me often. I love it when it happens. Financially, it is a lot for me to have a video pushed out. I get a good amount of money, and it's not why I do it. I do a lot of education, but it's nice. Ooh, I'm getting choked up. Thumbs done. Thumbs done. I almost thought you said thumbs down. Thank you guys. That was so great, Bev. Lost again? Am I not on there again? That's so cool at Becoming Bev. Yay. Thumbs. Lost you again. Floss, thanks for dropping Bev's channel. I love my new van decor. I inherited the old decor and amped it up and loved it. But the new van is all my choices made even better by Johnny. Now, I did actually go back and watch her other van. And you know, in the beginning of this, not this video, but when I brought her van to the shop, I did a little clip. I walked out to Jennifer Vaniston and I was like, I've got to do better than that one. Like my goal is for people to like mine better. They're on such different levels. Like, they're both amazing builds. They're amazing. And it's honestly, I mean, we all know it. The construction in it, there's some things that I did, like the door, some of the little stuff that's phenomenal. It really turned out nice. But the decorating and the curtains and just everything that came together, that's all Bev. Bev did all that. And when you go back and watch her video on Jennifer Vaniston, you can see that she's the interior decorator. She is what made her van such a huge success. And I actually went over there today. For those of you that don't know, she came and got her van on Thursday or Friday last week. She took it to Ohio and won Best of Show in the Nightmare Vanners van meetup. And so that was pretty cool. That is super cool. Everything is beautifully coordinated. It really is. Your van is stunning. Very good. You guys are rocking it. You guys are rocking it. My side is freezing up. Catch you later. Have a good night. Night, guys. I don't know what to say. I mean, the internet, I get it. It's bad. And if I've got bad internet and you've got bad internet, I'm sure it's probably just spinning. But instead of just cutting it short, I'm going to do what I can do and just apologize. So Tawanda's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Tell Robin I said hi. We hear you just fine. Thank you. Is it real bad pixelated still? Misty said keep it going. Thank you, Misty. Misty, keeping up. Your audio and video are good now. First, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. How's the shop? Let me answer that. I'm going to answer that right after I say that Misty basically is at Fred Rock Glamp Ground 365 days out of the year. She'll get away every now and then. I think this weekend she's actually getting away. But Misty does a fantastic job at Fred Rock Glamp Ground. My meetup is at the campground. If you would love to come to the meetup, but you don't have an RV, you don't have a van, there's one of the TPs are booked. I think one of the other TPs are free, and there's a couple of unique stays that are not booked for my meetup, I think. Check Fred Rock Glamp Grounds webpage, because honestly, if it's ever been on your bucket list to stay in a TP, they have hands down the best TPs. And Kelly and I have stayed like in a jail cell before. It was like a bucket list, not we weren't under arrest or anything. We didn't protest and get arrested, but we stayed in one in Arkansas. You can, maybe it was Oklahoma, but anyway, check out Fred Rock Glamp Ground. Misty is there 24/7, taking fantastic care of everybody that checks in. And they've got a big meetup this week, a big meetup at the end of the month, and my meetup is going to be there. So if you don't have a rig, you can still come. The other thing, what's going on at the shop? Nothing. It's hot. It's hot with a capital H, a capital O, and a capital T. When it's so hot that when it in the morning time, when the roof starts heating up, the steel pops. And when people come over, they're like, what is that noise? And I'm like, that's the steel on top of the roof popping. I've got I was supposed to have 5-inch insulation. I probably have more like 3. So it does help. But this fly is driving me crazy. But I'm telling you what, by 9 o'clock this morning, the roof was already popping. It's hot. Granted, I've got a big fan that Lesson Bernadette bought, and I put that in front of me while I'm working, and sawdust goes everywhere. but I'm not passing out. So on the new van, I've got the Chevy, not a Chevy, it's a GMC Savannah. And I've got the roof rack on. I got the swivel mount on. A lot of stuff done in there. So the floor is getting ready to go in. I've got the furring strips and the insulation in. So that's going to be Sunday's video. Totally enjoyable here, Johnny. A little pixelated, but it's fine. First time here, Johnny. Thank you so much, Ivan. And thank you for watching the video and then coming back for the live stream. This is an amazing community. A lot of people in the chat. Amazing, amazing human beings. Probably at least 58 of them. So, yes, the TP has AC. Absolutely. Not only does it have AC, but when you lay in the teepee at night, there's a little machine and you turn it on and stars, like it looks like this, what do you call that? Like the galaxy, whatever, the stars are above you. It's super cool. Linda, currently, we had a cold front today, only 95 degrees. Oh my gosh, I know, right? Guys, if you're in California, Arizona, in the hurricane path, the flooding areas, let us know in the chat that you're safe, that you're doing okay, that that you're not in a shelter watching my live stream. My meetup, Becoming Bev, is having a meetup right before mine, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. It's at Fred Rock Glampground, so you can just stay and be at mine as well. And $60 for the 3 days. And I don't know. I'm not putting a limit on how many people can come to mine. I don't think she is either. And I will tell you, until you have truly experienced a Vanner / bonfire / s'mores tray, that you haven't lived. So you got to come, you got to have the s'more platter, you got to sit around the fire, hang out with the cool kids. It's a blast. Bev said no limits. Then came Indian summer, aka hot weather September, Indian summer. Yep. I really like the mirrored drawers. Now I'm gonna ask Bev, so Bev can answer this in the chat. A lot of people are asking me, and I want her to answer the question. Bev, where did you get the mirrored plexiglass? The plexiglass came in 4-foot by 8-foot sheets. It's real thin, and I was able to cut it 2 ways. One with a table saw and one with a jigsaw. It is extremely difficult to work with. Buy extra, because you're going to have some crack. And we got some delivered. We took the cellophane off of it, and there were scratches on it when we got it. So buy extra. Make sure that you have a little practice room. City Glass in Fredericktown, Missouri. Shannon is awesome. So Fredericktown, Missouri, I will put that on the page, because a lot of people are asking me that on the video. So Sue Miss is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. I wish I could make it. I know, Kathy, we wish you could too. Thanks for the love. All right. A family that rolls together stays together. Super sick. Thank you so much for that. And hang tight. You know we're having technical difficulties today, but anytime you do a super chat or a super sticker, you got to get the panda. All right. And Darcy did not mean to delete Floss's thing. Thank you. A family that rolls together stays together. Thank you guys for thanking her. We appreciate you. We appreciate that support. Okay, Dunny. Not Gracie. Good to see you in here, my friend. Gracie's van is going to be coming up to the shop either sometime this week, into this week, or beginning of next week or something. And I'll let you guys know when I get it, and keep you guys posted on that build as well. If you guys, there's several people here that's new. I just saw Deborah in the house. Good to see you, my friend Deborah. Lynn Oakey is also in the house. I love her channel name. A family that rolls together stays together. Oh, you love the channel name? That is super cool, isn't it? That's number 3. Floss meant to remove mine. Yeah, that's okay. Congratulations again. Good to see you, Tommy. Welcome in, Milo and Otis. Good to see you, Lynn. If you're new here and you have a van question, a van build question, whatever, put like a QQQ or a question, so that I see that. Well, the panda looked very clear. Of course it did. All right, that spent my 78th birthday yesterday installing my tongue and groove ceiling in my ProMaster. Lost 18 pounds working on the build with the heat. Did you get the long 12-foot, or did you get like 8-foot and then section them together? 12-foot or 8-foot? How did you figure out that door and the inlay? Bev had a picture of the door, and that was really good for me to go off of. And she ordered the glass. The only mess up on that whole door was I should have made the door to the opening and then had the glass cut. But you guys know, we all know, in van life, it's hard to get everything square. And the door is square. The door frame is not square, not perfectly square. We have adjusted it thanks to Bev's amazing decorating skills. But so what I did was I took that picture and I told Bev, this, in order to hold the glass, we really need something solid. And I'm going to pause for just a minute. Happy birthday, Gary. I don't know why I flew right by that. It's Paul's birthday. It's Gary's birthday. Or not Gary and Paul's birthday today. So I told her to get a hard wood for the outside. So that's oak. So it's oak on the outside. And Bev said pine on the video, but it's actually cedar. It's cedar on the center. She actually went to another guy who does van builds, and he had slabs of cedar cut. Now, it was 1.5 inches. So we just sent it through the planer and planed it down. We planed it down to about 7/8 of an inch. That way we could put 1/8 of an inch glass on top of it, and it would equal the 1-inch door. I was very specific when I told her, don't go to the store and say, I need a 1x4 piece of oak. When you do that, it's going to be 3/4 of an inch by 3.5. It's not going to be a true 1 inch, and it's not going to be a true 4-inch. She actually went to a hardwood store here and got some old baseboards. So it worked out perfect. And I used a rabbet joiner to get the 4 corners together and the cedar together, glued it all, and then put the plexiglass in. And then I put a frame around it to help secure that plexiglass even better. I did do a video on the door build. My birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Can I leave my Blue Eddy plugged into shore power while I'm running my 12-volt fridge and some US on my phone? And can I plug another 600-watt EcoFlow into the Blue Eddy? I thought I answered this last week. I probably didn't quite answer it fully. If you've got a battery bank, a solar generator, Blue Eddy, Jackery, EcoFlow, Ace Volt, All Powers, whatever you've got, they're not meant to be plugged in 24/7. Let them drain down a little bit. Plug it in. When it's full, unplug it. Now, if you're worried you're going to run out of power overnight, leave it plugged in overnight. That's fine. If you've got an EcoFlow that's smaller and you want to charge your EcoFlow off your Blue Eddy, you can do that. You can do that. Some small battery systems, the early Jackery batteries, if you've got an old Jackery 500, that unit does not have pass-through charging. So you can't charge it and have it charge something else at the same time. A lot of these battery companies have done away with that. Almost all the units that I know of in the last couple of years all have pass-through charging. So charge your units off of your big unit, but every now and then unplug that unit, let that battery cycle down a little bit. When I poured the resin in that door, I didn't realize the knot and it went all the way through. She had a mess. She had it on her legs. She had it on her shoes. Yeah, she was happy the day when she's like, I had to pick all that off. We also have 2 max air fans in our 136, provides great air circulation. A lot of people, now what I suggest, and Patty Coretta taught me this, if you've got 2 max air fans, have one of them blowing out and have the other one off but open. There's no reason to run it because the other max air fan is going to pull that in. You may get a little bit better circulation, but if you're trying to save battery, if it's late in the day and your battery's got to last all night, turn one of them off, the farthest one away from you on, so that the breeze blows by you, and just open the vent on the other one. Desert Deb is in the house. Good to see you. Bev's got to go shoe shopping from the resin. Where did you get your flooring? Bev, where'd you get your flooring? I think she said Home Depot. Yep, Home Depot. That's a good idea. Yep, we have, I already read that. All right, I saw some. Oh no, Bev, my dad installed carpet for a living. I stuck my foot in a bucket of carpet glue. Oh my gosh, no doubt, no doubt. The problem is letting it dry, because then it's pulling at your skin. And I don't know about you guys, but I rarely, when I go give blood or when I get blood work done, or I hardly ever put a Band-Aid on, because when you peel that Band-Aid off, call me a baby, but that it's like when someone just grabs a little bitty piece of your skin. What's your schedule look like for the spring? Right now I've got probably, I'm gonna say I'm on the current one, and then I've got 4 more after that. So I'm booking for like March right now, March, April. Unless it's a smaller job. I'm squeezing smaller jobs in as I can. So, still pretty good chance of getting a spring job. I still am talking to 2 people on the phone, but, now we're going to light up that door. Yes. Yeah. So what we're going to do, I say we're, like I got a mouse in my pocket. I'll help her wire it, but she's going to put some LEDs on the inside of the shower. You can actually put LED lights up and then clear silicone over them. And it actually helps the LEDs stay up longer, and it doesn't get too hot. So I learned that from a guy that actually does solar installs for a living. He said, why don't you put silicone over them? You'll never have a problem. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. And it keeps them from falling off the wall. Let's see here. Gary said, thank you everybody for the happy birthdays. All right. Guys, if your comment is further up in the chat, just repeat it, because sometimes if I'm answering a question, things will fly by me. I feel like Bev's build went quick. How long did it actually take you? Now, I'm going to say it went quick. Bev's going to say it took forever, because she got her van way back in December. So it sat for a long time. I did put like the vent fan in it on a day when I wasn't doing anything else. And we did put the window in on a day when we weren't doing anything else. But the other van left the shop May 28th. So from May 28th, you guys know I was out of town for 2.5 weeks. So it took me 374 hours to build Bev's van. If you divide that out by 40 a week or something like that, that's how long it took me. But I will say, as a YouTuber, sometimes I'll work all day and I'll only write down 4 hours, because if I'm recording, I don't write that time down. If I am having trouble with something, I don't write that time down. So it took me 374 hours to do her van. We brought it up to the shop like June 20, maybe 4th. And it was done, before August 24th. So less than 2 months technically, and I'll tell you, for that build, that's quick. And I know Bev probably like, it took forever. 2 months for that kind of a build is quick. But you guys know, the entire build, I had help her entire build, except for the last week, and even Darcy was here helping with stain and stuff like that. I had help. What do you? I will not tell what I charge per hour online. But I do work by the hour. I will tell you, I have done a simple build, and it was about $6,700 for a transit mid-roof simple build. Granted, she probably has about 6,000 into it, so probably about 12,000. On average, I'm telling you, between the van, all the stuff that you need in it, which is the big cost, all that stuff, plus the build, it's about 100,000 for a van. For a nice, big ProMaster van, it's about 100,000. For the van, all the stuff that you need in it, plus the build. And hands down, Bev could double definitely double the build money, and not the van, but definitely on the rest. Wired Adventures, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Star. Would I be able to pay on the day that your meetup is? Would I be able? Yes, you can, Bill. Absolutely. You got to have time off. I'm taking Thursday off, and I am telling you what, I actually messaged I think I sent it, but I'm taking Thursday off. I think I was going to send her a message because I don't even want any meetings Thursday. I really need a day off. And I know sometimes it seems like, oh, I only worked a couple hours today, but I'm always doing something in the shop. I'm always doing something outside, trying to get this acreage. My lawnmower blew up. I got to figure that out. I mean, so it's always something. Thursday, I'm going home. Wednesday night, I'm going home. And Maddie's at home because it was supposed to be 100 degrees down here all week, which it is. And I didn't want her down here. She won't stay in the office unless I'm in the office. And that just doesn't work. And she is just barking horribly at all the noises and everything. So she spent a couple of days at home. Kelly's off the next couple of days. I'm going home tomorrow afternoon. I'm actually going to go to bed early tonight because I didn't sleep real good last night. I'm going to get up early and work in the morning hours. And when it gets to that 3 o'clock, 120 degrees, I'm going home. So I don't even have to do laundry this time when I go home. Now because Kelly's going to do it. I did my laundry when I went home for Megan's birthday. Now you have to get that tiding lawnmower. I'm going to have to get a riding lawnmower. Darcy was here when I mowed the grass. It's not a lot, but it took me 2 hours because I have a push mower. The push mower blew up or something on me. I know nothing about engines. We've talked about this a million times. A big, humongous puff of white smoke came out of that lawnmower and it died. It's a brand new lawnmower. Literally we bought it in June. So yes, I need a riding lawnmower. Yeah. Please take time for your self-care. Absolutely. I'm doing it. Absolutely. Kelly's birthday is August 29th. Johnny's always busy. Girl, I'm telling you, I would need to win the lottery even just to buy a van. They're crazy expensive right now. They really are. Definitely want to fuse any connections, even 12-volt DC. I'm going to see if I can find that. If we want to hardwire our 12-volt ISCO fridge to our fuse panel, do we need to also attach an inline fuse to the wire? No. If you're wiring your refrigerator to a fuse panel, the fuse panel is fused. So you do not fuse the wire. I fused the line that goes from the Blue Eddy to the fuse panel just to protect that wire. If you pull too much and that wire heats up, I want that fuse to blow before the Blue Eddy gets too hot. That fuse protects the wire. So any component that you run to a fuse panel, that fuse protects it. let's see here. Now, what I also do is when I install those USB ports and those 12-volt cigarette lighter adapters, I run those to the fuse block. When you run them to the fuse block, they're fused. If you don't disconnect that little 10 amp fuse that's in the wall, someday you may never be able to get to that, and you're never going to be able to change that fuse, depending on how you do your install. So when you install a USB port or a 12-volt port, and it's got that little glass fuse in there, cut that wire. That's going to be your attach site. Run it straight back to the fuse plant block. Let your fuse block fuse that. That way you're not digging in the wall. If you can get to it real easy, that's fine. But how a lot of people, they put those cigarette lighters on and then they twist that nut and then they put the wall up. You ain't getting that nut off. What, you're going to have to untwist it. That nut will just spin. Thanks for the info, Johnny. Gloria, don't hesitate to email me. And I think you got my phone number. Don't hesitate to call me anytime after 8 a.m. and before midnight. Santa, push. Don't do that. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Everybody's saying thank you guys. Thank you, Sandra. Why is that panda so clear? I don't know. It's on my phone. Those are uploaded videos. It's so weird that I'm pixelated. I've got my computer on though, because that's how I read the chat. I don't know if I turned that off, if it would be better, but I don't know. Hey there, Zora. Hope to meet you in September. You will, Helen. Zora's coming. Zora's coming pretty soon. Like the 1st of September. Just come on down. Why is the, I know, that's so crazy. I hope it's not so hot for your gathering. I know. I can tell you last year it wasn't this bad. And I did look at the weather ahead, and it does look like it might be back in the 80s. Where we're having the meetup at, we're on the river. So worst case scenario, in the hot part of the day, we'll be down at the river. So next week is only 81. Absolutely. If it's hot, we'll just stay in the river. Absolutely. There's picnic tables down by the river. There's a big like a beach on the river. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Guys, I'll tell you what, be prepared when you come. If it's this hot, we will be in the river. And like we literally last year, there's 2 parts that we go to. There's the shut-ins part, and then there's the gravel bar part. Now, there's not everybody can make it down to the shut-ins. So like last year, I went to the gravel bar with everybody, and another group, I think Les and Bernadette and Stephanie, they all went down to the shut-ins part. Bring a chair, bring a blanket or something for you to be able to sit on out there. It is rock, so bring good walking shoes, but it is an incredible time. And I'll take my cooler down there so you guys can put beverages in the cooler. If it's hot, from noon till about 4, we'll be at the river. The river is super cool. The river is super cool. Bring your water shoes. We're going to have a couple of UTVs there, probably 3. So we'll get people back and forth. You won't have to walk long distances. We will get you guys back and forth to the river. And a snorkel. Bring a snorkel. Bring water shoes, a snorkel. Yep. Sometimes, depending on the weather, the rocks get a little slippery. And so bring some water shoes, not flip-flops. The water's flowing and your flip-flops will go down river. River shoes, absolutely. The river is super cool. Is there, there's a great swimming hole. And if you want to go to the swimming hole and you want to just float out there, don't bring a chair, bring a floaty, bring one with a cup holder, I mean, it's a nice area. Super cool. Number 6. What kind of beverages can we bring? I'll tell you what, there's no limit to my meetup. You can bring whatever beverage you want. Down on the river, just me for etiquette. In Missouri, we have a lot of floating. Typically, you're not supposed to bring glass on the river. This is a private area. If you bring glass, I trust everyone in my community not to break any glass. Bring a pool noodle. Pool noodles are good. Very slick rocks. No glass. No glass. There you go. That's the boss. No glass. Bring whatever you like to drink. Johnny's right about the glass. Yeah. I'll tell you, the river time down there, I've got a company that's supposed to be sending me a canopy. I may set that canopy up at the river. Not far from the river, there is a canopy. So if you don't like the heat, you don't like sitting out in the water, but you want to be in the shade, you guys can bring the cooler and the UTV and sit underneath if it's still there. They had a lot of flooding. Is the canopy still there? Bev was hacked. Bev's Instagram was hacked. She did not buy her Mercedes. I called her and I said, Bev, she just got a new van. You buy a Mercedes? She was hacked. The river is lovely, clear. It is. It's spring fed. It's beautiful. Wish Robin and I could be there. I wish you guys could. Sounds great. Love swimming. My Instagram. Yep. Yeah, it's Becoming Bev 1, I believe. Becoming Bev 1. Oh, she's got 2. Her Facebook is Beverly Brown. I'm sure she's happy I'm giving all her information out over the internet. So she can get hacked again. I didn't do it. Broken Nomad said he didn't do it. You can fish too. There actually is some fish in that pond. I know she had someone out there fishing today. We just need a bunch of vans down by the river. That's all we need. All good. We've got like 42 vans signed up for mine. There are several vans with 2 people in them, so we're expecting a good turnout. We've got my meetup. I'm giving away a 1800 watt power bank. I'm giving away a 300 watt power bank, a battery jumper, bunch of shirts, all kinds of cool stuff. But you gotta like to play bingo to win the cool stuff. No, I'm kidding. And my back porch idea and the back porch. Wondering Mimo, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. You get some rest. Wish I could travel. I wish you could be here, D. I'll tell you what, if D ever makes it to Missouri, like that's just gonna be it. I would love that. I gotta find somebody that can fly to Missouri that can bring her here. I think Bobby could do it. But Bobby's not on here. She doesn't stay up this late. The river is lovely, clear. I'm totally locked out of my. Okay, yeah, I'm going back. Pack it in, pack it out. Absolutely. Pack it in, pack it out. And I'll tell you, for me, I'm like, I never have any problems with people smoking, but don't put your cigarette butts in the fire pit, because if a fire doesn't get burned in there, it can attract rodents and insects and stuff like that. So I'm a firm believer that leave it the way you found it. So, yep. Bingo, B42. Yep. So anyway, I think that's pretty much the meetup. I did have someone reach out to me and say, how do you find out about the meetups? And I said, well, I announce it all the time in my live streams, but I get it that not everybody can make it to the live streams. But in a way, I kind of like it's, the community here, like if you open it up, then you're going to have 300 people come or whatever. I kind of like the community. Take care of your own butts. That's a good one. That's funny. All right, I've been saying hi to some people. So anyway, I didn't announce it on my community tab or any regular YouTube videos or on my Facebook page. My Facebook, the Johnny's Journey member, it's constantly being hacked. So I made it private. The Meetup page, the Johnny's Journey September 2023 Meetup page. The only way you get added to that is committing to coming to the meetup by paying your entry fee, and then you request to join and you're on. Not a lot of activity right now. In the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a lot of activity on there. Kelly and I both will be posting on there. Will you call me so that I can ask you something? Absolutely. I will call you after the show. If you don't hear from me at 9:15, you call me. I'll call you. Sadly, I have to be at the Hershey RV show. I know that. It was good to see you last week, though. I can help with locking things down online if you want. That's what I do for a living. Oh, cool. Robin says hi. Hi, Robin. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. So far I've been okay, except for that one Facebook. And since I made it private, I don't have any issues on my private page. Knock on wood. The river is beautiful. Enjoy. Have some great sister brother time. Walking the river. Love it. That's absolute. Jerry came and spent like 5 days up here. She actually stayed in the Silver Bullet, and that's the school bus. It's like a travel bus, silver, and she stayed in there for several days. That's Les and Bernadette's sister, and they went down by the river. They had a good time. So if you don't know what I'm talking about by the Silver Bullet or the Shiny Twinkie or the Gypsy Wagon, go to the website when we're done. Go to the website and check out the website. We had a 6.3 earthquake, but had no damage. That's crazy. I think there was a 5 point something in California the other day. I need to call you, Johnny, maybe tomorrow. Celeste, give me a call. Celeste, give me a call at about 3 o'clock Central. 3 o'clock Central. So, and I got your email, and I don't even know if I responded to it. It was a long one. Call me. We'll talk about that. Where is Dee? She is in Arizona. She is in Quartzsite, Arizona. Quartzsite, Arizona. Charlie Grace, you're coming to M23, right? It was 5.1, and I'm not gonna say that right. Oh hey, maybe is maybe how you say it. Oh hi. Dee is in Arizona. Hi everyone. Good to see you, Thrifty Angela. How you doing? Sorry I'm late. Angela, you are so on time. You couldn't be more on time. You are perfectly fine. We appreciate you coming. Zora and I have made it into Central Time now. That's probably in South Dakota. Are you in South Dakota? Just wanted to stop by, say hi. It's been a busy night. No doubt. No doubt. I'll tell you what, back to school, for any mom that's got kids that are starting back to school, the fact that you made it here before the show's over, like, go have some wine, relax. North Dakota, there you go, North Dakota. All right, you guys, if you guys are a moderator, drop a link to your channel in the chat. I appreciate you guys spending your time keeping everybody in my community in line, which I know sometimes can be a hard thing to do. But I appreciate you guys. Drop your channel link. And for everybody that supports the channel through memberships, through Patreons, I appreciate you guys. Let me roll the thank yous. There you go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Desert Deb, thank you, Johnny. Absolutely. Yep. Desert Deb, living the van life. Annette's Mantees, living the van life. Annette is nailing the cinematography on her videos, going out every weekend to a new place, creating content. Darcy traveling in an SUV, folk of the forest in a bubble in a camper. Thrifty Angela comes back and forth in her vehicle. We're gonna get her a van someday, right? Right, Angela? And Patty a camper truck. Gracie's got a Class C. Floss has a car. And Patty Coretta has I think I got them all. Patty Coretta has a ProMaster. I'm excited to meet everyone in September. I hope to have my van back before then, but if not, I'll be bring my bunkhouse tiny pop-up camper. Apps, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I want a van one day. I know we have talked about that. Glamping is very popular here in the Andes Mountains. Pagoda is in the mountains. I'll tell you what, that's one of the very common comments on that video is that's more like glamping, not camping, because it is it's a pretty build. It's a pretty build. We are going to hit 20,000 views on that video in just a minute. That is super cool. That is super cool, like number 7, 8, or 9. Oh my goodness, it is 8:56. Thank you guys all for hanging in on this Tuesday night. I have got a bunch of t-shirts ordered for the crew that is going to be helping me at the meetup. I've got volunteer shorts for all you ladies, and I think 1 gentleman, 2 gentlemen. But if you are coming to the meetup and you want just a regular Johnny's Journey t-shirt and you would like it to be here in time for the meetup, email me. Let's get that ordered, or you can go to the links below, get that ordered ahead of time. I am changing t-shirt companies. I am not going to have t-shirts for sale at the meetup. The link below, me and you pay the exact same price, and I make $1. So they're priced very, very low. Hoodies, I make a couple of dollars more, but get your t-shirt on one of the links before if you want a Johnny's Journey t-shirt at the meetup. I can tell you, you don't want to be at the meetup and everybody's got t-shirts except for you. It's just too hard to get that many shirts in this many different sizes for everybody. I love all the Johnny's builds. So hard to choose my favorite. What's your favorite? You guys put it in the chat. What's the favorite build? It's really a toss up because just like Bev's 2 vans are beautiful for their own reasons, and it's hard to pick which one you like the best. It's a hard one. That's a tough one. Mine, all of them is the safest answer. I am waiting for the one with the back porch option. That's a lot of weight in the trunk. Bernadette said mine. Lesson Bernadette got a production line date on theirs. Hopefully it's going to be coming out of production in November. So it looks like we'll be doing a winter build on that one. And it will be my first super high ProMaster. So you guys are going to want to check that out because Les is 6'4", and he's going to be able to stand up in that van. So if you're tall, hang tight, hit that subscribe button because you're going to be able to stand up in that van. Will one of my moderators, before the show ends, put Bev's link again? If you guys aren't connected with Bev, would you please go check out her channel? I'm telling you, start at the very beginning of her videos, back on day 1. She has got some funny stuff in there. Go check her out. Let her know that you saw her here and that we love her. Of course, I'll watch everyone. Smash that thumbs up button. Yours is great. Sue's is a good build. I'll tell you why I like Sue's, because her and her dad did it. And man, if I could have one day back of working in the shop with my dad, oh my gosh, like in a heartbeat. Yep. When your dad helps you, that's your favorite build. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you guys for watching. Go check Bev out. Go check out some of these moderator channels. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Probably be a black screen. Hang tight. We'll get you. We'll get it. Take care, guys.